And here we see the Michaela shitting herself because she knows that she's going to die. First, she must find a survivor. Now, will the Michaela survive? No, she fucking won't, because the killer's right here. She's scared. She forgot to look at her perks. She may have peed a little bit. She knows that sound, but she can't be asked to say what killer it is. Oh, it's a Mr. Whiskers. Naturally, an asshole. But can she redeem him? He has a fancy outfit, but I don't know what this accent is. Jane pronounces herself from a locker. Michaela demands attention from. What the fuck? Am I trying to turn to a different voice? I would love. Yes. And here we see a Jane touching the booty of Michaela. Oh, she's the first survivor she finds. So now Tiff is fucked. Because Michaela's not going to leave her fat ass. I want to point out I'm talking about Jane's ass, not Tiff's. The Jane screams in excitement because Michaela looked at her ass. and it prolongs the suffering. Oh no, Michaela has what we call the cooties. No more will Michaela be clean and be accepted into marriage. No man will touch this bitch because Wesker has used his tentacle on the poor Michaela. She died. Michaela continues to spam the button, knowing the Wesker's only chance at a mate and possible children. But unfortunately, Wesker decides the cuties are too much for him and moves the fuck on. Oh no, it's a good. And so, Jane and Michaela proceed to be friends, and then, shock horror, Michaela remembers. Oh wait, no, she did boot the killer. It's okay. Jane screams in excitement, knowing that her arse was presented to Michaela in a very nice way. Michaela can't leave for Jane, so she has to proceed to stay on again. The person on the hook is fixed. Wesker looks at them like he can't deal with this beauty. You cute. Michaela decides to share her new husband with the kid. So she proceeds to smack his ass. Smack that ass. Smack that ass. Come with me, Jane. Tiff, come with me. I can't leave. So she proceeds to try and save the person, knowing that she's probably... No. Knowing that the person's probably already reported her, Michaela thinks, fuck it, I'll be a good teammate for once and not be a bitch. So she proceeds to spray the Meg, knowing that Meg now shares the same fate. Meg will always be known as the one that has the cooties. Jane is excited because now she has a third wife to go with her Wesker. Now, Claudette has got cooties, but will she be accepted into the group? We don't know. It may be a little bit of a problem. Michaela still hasn't checked her perks because she's a stupid ass bitch. So she proceeds to go, Jane, do that again, and then tries to look at her perks, but Jane fucks off and leaves her. So she must proceed to follow in the urinal where she's pretty sure this hasn't been cleaned ever. Mega cooties. She now has mega cooties. That's right. What? She has head on. She has light-footed, deliverance, which she can't fucking use. An ace in the hole. Oh wait, no, she hasn't been hot. She can use it. It's fine. Michaela just wants. Michaela realised she's lost her bestie and she must find her before Wesker gives her more cuties. Oh my god, she found her at the cinema. Let's go shopping, bitch. She proceeds to tell people. Of course, Jane just goes, fuck this shit, I'm out. And runs away from Michaela, knowing that Michaela is a bad curse on the earth. And that the red hair will take over. No one can stop it. What? Michaela's confused and says what? Realising that she's followed the wrong person. And finally finds her best friend ever, yay! Cutie Jane and Cutie Michaela are reunited. Even though she has Cutie by association. Michaela stares at her ass and realises that she has no ass. And somehow I think I've turned into a different accent. I'm sure what accent she was just using. I don't fucking know. Michaela! She shouted. Then proceeds to continue on again. Meanwhile, she can see someone wafting in the air like there's a smell of real bad shit. And realises the Meg has lost her mind and the cooties have gone to her coochie and she will never be touched again. Wesker turns up and says, can I touch you again? And proceeds to smack it with his giant tentacle. Michaela bounces in excitement and goes, there's a bitch over there! There's a bitch over there! And proceeds to touch it again. No, you can't touch it. You have cuties in your coochie. Meg looks and tries to touch his ass, but Wesker's pretty sure he doesn't want to touch that. Because he hears that she runs around with Dwight and Dave a little bit too much, if you know what I mean. Wesker shows off his ability with his giant tentacle, and Michaela says, yeah, I like that, and decides that she will stay and love him forever. Claudette, you're not one of us. Go away, she shouts. No, you don't get to touch him, she shouts. This is my husband. Proceed to fuck off, you whore. And he agrees. Wesker agrees and says, bitch, don't touch that shit, it's mine. He knows that truly the cooties never started with him, but he caught them from Claudette about 3 years ago. Meg decides to run away from Claudette because she's pretty sure that her cooties were also from Claudette. Michaela decides Meg's messing around too much. Yeah. And she's teabag on the person. Rubbing her booty all over her, not allowing Meg to understand that she had curry last night and it's not a good smell. Take me, she says. Put me on a hook. Move out of the way, you horse, she shouts. And then runs. I've run into a story. Bitch, move! She shouts. With that ass. All she wants is to be put on a hook by her new husband, Wesker. Michaela demands it. She needs it. She needs it in her life right now. And this has turned into some weird porn fiction. But it's okay, because porn is part of life. Put me on a hook, she demands. He says no. She says no. If you don't do it, then I will no longer touch your cuties. I need the cuties, she shouts. Cuties! And he says no. No, she doesn't deserve it. I want the hook, she demands. Come hook me. Come hook me. Claudia, you're not part of this. Fuck off, she demands. I want to go on the hook. I want to go on the hook. I like the cooties. No, not my Jane. She's mine. Let me take her, okay? She requests. Yes? He just watches intently, being slightly perverted. But that is the nature of Wesker. I'm not sure if it's a documentary. Fuck! Claudette's dead. She demands. She explains. But then realises she's going to need to be mending. He says, fuck it, if I'm on the floor, he'll have to hook me. Claudette decides to summon Batman, but unfortunately, Batman don't touch that bitch. Right. Okay, I'll take you. She says, hoping that Wesker will still murder her later on. Wait, no! Meg has been downed. I do not like this. She shouts. This is when Michaela knew that Wesker never truly loved her, and all he ever wanted was to spread his cooties among the world and blame all the other bitches. Wesker decides to do a slug race and Michaela gives in. Secretly, she's not going to finish the race. She'll never leave his side. She'll never leave his side. Go, he shouts, go! And proceeds to get his giant tentacle again. Claudette's slightly confused and has been left behind, so Jane gives her a quick headbutt up the arse to get her out the door. Out the window? Out the door. Oh, and then Michaela turns twist. Plot twist. She crawls back in. You're not going to throw me out. She gets moored. The moorie is a very deceptive thing. Because yes, he does have eyes, but no, they're not pretty. They're evil. And she's seen enough movies to know where that was going. I think I went away from. I feel like I should become a. I can't do David Attenborough for very long. A David Attenborough turned into a porn fic.
All you gotta do is think of these. Killer is a predator. Survivor is a prey.
My character decided to try and seduce the killer.
Well, that's on you.
It worked.